Hey, what's up guys, this is Henry Neal and this is my unboxing and initial impressions of the Tecno Camon 12. Note, this is the Tecno Camon 12, but I'll be bringing you an unboxing of a specially packaged Camon 12 Pro in a few days. Now we've got a white box that's quite different from the black boxes of the previous installments in the Camon series. Opening the box, you have the phone to the top here, and we'll set this aside and explore the box further. You get a compartment housing the CPU case with some Camon branding. You get a SIM ejector pin, a screen protector, a warranty card, and a user manual that also lists all the bands that this phone supports. In the final compartment, we have a micro USB to USB-A data cable, a pair of earphones, and a 10-watt travel adapter. Taking a look at the Camon 12, I have the dark jade color and I quite like the looks of it. It's got a subtle but classy look and it's definitely elegant. Trying out the included case, it fits quite well and provides a more grippy feel to the phone. This case should provide protection from scratches and scuffs, but don't expect it to do the work of a bumper case. Now to the phone. Up front, you have a 6.52-inch HD Plus dot notch screen with 19:9 aspect ratio, making this phone a really stretched out device. In simple terms, it's slender and long, and reaching to the top of the screen will require some maneuvering. Speaking of the top of the display, it spots the earpiece and a water drop notch, housing a single 16-megapixel camera with dual flash. To the back of the device, we have a triple camera setup that comprises of a 16-megapixel primary camera, 8-megapixel 120-degree super wide angle camera, and you got a third 2-megapixel camera. Underneath all the lenses is the quad flash, and to the center of the back plate you've got a fingerprint scanner. On the right of the device we have the volume rockers and power button, and they are quite clicky. To the left we'll have the SIM tray, which sports 2 nano SIM slots and a dedicated micro SD card slot. The tray is a bit fragile, so you'd have to be careful with this one. On the top there's nothing. On the bottom you have the speaker grills, a micro USB port, a microphone hole, and a 3.5mm earphone port. The Camon 12 is made from plastic, but it looks quite premium, and I'm definitely loving the dark jade paint job on my review unit. The device feels great to hold, and with that slender frame it's more than comfortable to hold and use for long periods. Fingerprint unlock works incredibly fast on this device, and if you know me, I've always been a fan of the rear place fingerprint scanners. Face unlock also works pretty well here, but is less secure than the fingerprint option. For internal specs, the Camon 12 comes with 4GB of RAM, 64GB of internal storage. It's expandable to 256GB using the dedicated micro SD card slot, and you also have an Octa-core Helio P22 processor, a PowerVR Rogue GE8320 GPU, and a 4000 mAh battery. The 6.52-inch HD Plus display on the Camon 12 is quite decent. It's responsive to touch and type, and it's quite bright in direct sunlight. Although I like the look, you have the option to hide the water drop notch in settings. You've also got eye care that removes blue light for more comfortable reading in the dark. This phone runs on Android 9 with iOS version 5.5 and should hopefully get updated to Android 10. I'll reach out to Tecno to comment on that. And for you Glow line owners out there, this phone also supports the elusive Band 28. In the app drawer you get a whole lot of bloatware, but the good thing is that you can install a lot of them. And in terms of performance, the Helio P22 seems to perform fine, and it seems Tecno has done some optimization to make this phone perform even faster than the Camon 11, since both of them share the same processors. With gaming, you should have a good gaming experience with the Tecno Camon 12, albeit at medium settings. PUBG and Asphalt 9 play decently on this device, and your 2D games should be a breeze here. For battery life, I was able to get a full day of use on this device with social media browsing, gaming, and messaging. Screen on time was between 8 to 10 hours, and that's thanks to the beefy 4000 mAh battery and the 720p screen resolution and the power efficiency of that Helio P22 processor. Charging the battery took about 2.5 hours to go from 0 to 100%, which is standard for the included 10-watt charger. Now, the Tecno Camon 12 series, or the Camon series in general, are built for those with smartphone photography in mind. And this year, Tecno has included the ability to take macro shots with the cameras on this device. From initial impressions, the images look decent, but I've only had this device for a day and just took few photos. So be on the lookout for my take on the cameras in my full review of the Tecno Camon 12 and Camon 12 Pro. You're able to shoot wide-angle photos, zoom in digitally, and also take macro shots on this device. Now, here are some photos from the Camon 12. Also in the camera app, you get a lot of augmented reality graffiti to pick from, and this should be fun for teenagers and young adults alike. For videos, the Camon 12 lets you shoot at a top quality of 1080p at 30 frames per second. The Tecno Camon 12 will cost you 47,500 Naira, that's about $130, which is super affordable for a phone of this quality and build. For my initial opinion on this device, I'm very impressed, and if there's something Tecno does quite well, it's keep the prices of their devices low and affordable while sporting a premium look. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. Hit the like button and share it. But if you loved it, hit the subscribe button to be a part of this channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.